I've got some new drugstore makeup to share with you. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impression try on of a new limited edition drugstore makeup collection from Wet n Wild. Let me see if I can lift this so the camera can see. This is the box. So this is the Wet n Wild Little Twin Stars makeup collection, and Little Twin Stars are Sanrio characters, same universe as Hello Kitty, which I was a fan of as a kid. I'm not super familiar with Little Twin Stars, but the aesthetic of this collection is so dang cute. I cannot wait to dig in. So let's get into this unboxing because there's a lot to see, but first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Miranda. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things budget beauty. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of the Slashed Squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. Now, I wanted to let y'all know that you can actually buy this collection as you see it in this video. You can buy this PR package as a whole. It is on the Wet n Wild website for $74.99. And that is actually an amazing price because if you didn't want any of the little extras and the accessories and the brushes and whatever, if you just bought all of the makeup in this collection, it would be more than that. So if you buy it as the entire set, you're basically getting the accessories for free. Now, I already have my foundation on and my brows on, but I wanted to point out the adorable makeup sponge set that comes in this collection. This is $9.99 for 2 sponges, not bad. The sponges have the characters sort of like laser cut into the sponge, and even dry, I can tell that these sponges are super soft and bouncy. So these are really cute. I can always use more sponges in my collection. And then also part of this collection, they have this silicone sponge holder for travel. This is $6.99, and you can put both of the sponges in here for safekeeping. You can probably fit some other beauty tools that are small, maybe some tweezers and whatnot, and this will just keep them clean and separated from your other tools. And there are holes in this carrying case, so if the sponges are wet, they can still dry out inside. The other extras in this collection include a makeup bag, which I definitely don't really need, but it's very cute. There are these sort of suspended stars and moons in here, like glitter that move around as you shake it. Now, I do really like the makeup brushes. These remind me of the brushes they had for the Pac-Man collection. So these have the same like glitter stars and moons within the handles. So as you move the brushes around and you're using them to apply makeup, you'll see them move around in the water. And I just think that's really, really pretty. And they're really soft. So this one's sort of like a blush brush, not so much contour, it's kind of big for that. And then this is a blending brush for the eyes. Now, the first thing I actually want to use in this collection, they have a Sweet Dreams lip scrub and lip mask. I actually love when lip scrubs are in like tube format, so I'm not dipping my finger into something and then rubbing it on my lips. So let's see how this works, because I could definitely use the exfoliation. Ooh, very fruity. When I opened the box, first of all, I got a very strong scent, so I will be describing that as we go. It's kind of like an artificial fruit scent. It's not something that I can really put my finger on, maybe strawberry. So these are both $4.99 each. Let's try the scrub first. Ooh, so as it melts onto your lips, you kind of just get the scrub. Okay, good texture, good texture. Definitely loosened up some dry skin that I had on my lips. My lips feel smooth. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the lip mask and I'll just let this sit while I do the rest of my makeup. This has a different scent. It's still fruity, but I don't know, there's something a little more subtle to it. I like this better. This feels good. Ooh, this will be really nice for bedtime. Now, obviously what I consider to be the star of this collaboration, no pun intended, is the Little Twin Stars Cotton Candy Clouds palette. So this is an eye and face pigment palette. I'll get into what that means in a second, but we have a really dreamy color story that I think is pretty wearable, even though we have some bright colors and obviously these glitter shades, but I think they did a pretty good job at balancing the neutrals and the brighter colors. Now let's talk about which of these are considered face pigments. I honestly thought it was just going to be all the glitter shades, but that's actually not the case. The top middle 3 shades, which I'm not sure why these two would not be eye safe, but I can see the glitter because obviously it's a chunkier glitter. They don't want to risk you putting that near your eye. It has not been approved for eye use. And then this deep purple shade called Curious is also considered a face pigment. Okay, so I'm going to quickly prime my eyes with the Milani eyeshadow primer. All right, so the first shade I'm gonna go into is called December 24th, and I'm just gonna lightly use that to set my primer. Yeah, that's a pretty close to skin tone shade for me. I want to try out this shade called Double the Fun, which is basically my favorite color ever, lilacs, light purples. I'm gonna use that as a transition. See how that translates on the skin. In years past, I've found some of Wet n Wild's limited edition collections to not necessarily match the quality of their core collection, like their regular products. That's the only thing that makes me a little hesitant or a little nervous. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the pigmentation we're getting. So I think I'm not gonna be a great role model and I'm gonna dip into one of the face pigments for my eyes, but I am not endorsing the use of the face pigments on the eyes. I'm gonna go into this one called Curious. It is the purple. What do they really expect us to do with these three being like face pigments? With glitter, I get that. You can put that anywhere on the body, like for a pop of whatever, but like what I'm gonna do with a light peach with subtle shimmer anywhere else than my eye. So I'm gonna dip into this Curious shade and work that in the outer V. I personally am at least a little bit more comfortable with the pigments that don't have glitter in them around my eye, because I know that it's like not gonna actually get in my eye and scratch something. It's going on a little bit more medium toned than it looks in the palette. It looks a lot darker, but it's building up okay. Yeah, there have been a few Morphe palettes as well that contain shades that aren't necessarily eye safe, but pretty much everybody uses them on the eyes anyway. Oh, these are blending like a dream. So far, I'm very, very happy with the quality of these shadows. I think they are what you would expect from Wet n Wild. This metallic blue is just calling to me. This is called Fluffy Skies. Ooh. Okay, wait. I want to see how this goes on with my finger. It just seems like one of those like satin or metallic shades that'll just pop more with finger application. So mental image. Yeah, that's a finger applicator shade. Holy smokes, gorgeous. Quickly just applying a little bit of the NYX glitter primer and then tapping into the Moon Dust glitter with the same brush because it's still a bit tacky. I'm gonna apply that. Oh my gosh, this glitter is gorgeous. Y'all know that I'm usually not a huge glitter person. I often find it more trouble than it's worth, but holy cow, sometimes it just can boost your mood. Now, because I'm using the same brush that I did for the actual glitter primer, makes it a little bit easier to keep the glitter where I want it. I'm feeling a little bit of glitter fallout, but not a ton. Now, there's not a ton of pigment behind this. It is just a truly pressed glitter in the pan. So you could use this as a shade topper, but I mean, by itself, as long as you've done the prep and you're getting that even layer, I mean, it is beautiful on its own. I am now gonna dip into the shade Twinning, which is this golden champagne. That's going on the brow bone. I'm also gonna put that in the inner corner. Ooh, I think that caught some of the glitter primer. It went on a lot more metallic looking than it did on my brow bone. So that is the Cotton Candy Clouds palette. Honestly, if you love punchy pastels and the glitter shades, this is definitely worth picking up, and you can still get those more wearable looks out of it as well because more than a third of the shades are neutral. Next up, we have some eyeliners. Not sure how I'm gonna integrate this into today's look, but this is the Starry Eyes 4-piece eyeliner set. It is $9.99, not a bad price for 4 eyeliners. You have white, yellow, pink, and a turquoise in here. So here you can see the eyeliners. They are very precise, fine-tipped, retractable crayon liners. So we've got white, Ooh, I'm happy with how that felt. This one's actually called Cloud Life, not white, but you know. This one is called Sunshine. Ooh, I like that. That's actually more gold than it is yellow. The pink is called Daydreamer. Ooh, that's pretty. It's like a milky pink. And last we have the turquoise, which is called Sky High. Ooh, I did not expect this. It's like metallic. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to tight line with the blue because it matches what we've got going on the lid. But then I'm gonna create a wing with the white. Tight lining with a color is always just a really fun, unique look. Okay, on the waterline, it's definitely not as pigmented as on the skin. Might not be a great tight lining option. So I'm just gonna go over that really quickly with a black tight line. Now let's see if this white is pigmented enough to show over the purple shadow in the corner. Okay, yeah, it's sort of mixing with the shadow a little bit. I will apply the white to a brush and put it on that way. Ooh, that works. There's definitely a little bit of a cloudiness to it, which again, no pun intended, but I still think that's kind of a neat look, right? It definitely dulls out really fast though. We started with a really nice tiny point and now it's like blunt. But I can't complain because the formula is also very soft and glidey. Yeah, these are really pretty. I mean, I don't think there's anything that makes them like super, super unique formula-wise. They are beautiful colors. And I will say that it's a very soft liner formula that glides on but doesn't break off immediately, which I give it points for. I'm just going to quickly do my lashes with the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Moving along, we have two face trios in this collection. These are called the Oh My Star Complexion Trios. The pink one is in Shining Star and the blue one is Sparkling Star. These are both $8.99 each and they contain a blush, a highlighter, and a face glitter. I kind of want to use the blue one because this blue highlighter is really making me curious. Ooh, I think these are scented too. I didn't smell, was the eyeshadow palette scented? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a fragrance in here. All I can think of is it being like a really fake strawberry scent, and it's not really my jam. I am full of puns today. I wouldn't say it's as strong as like a Physicians Formula scented product, but it's definitely noticeable. Okay, that's cute. Now let's dip into this blue highlighter because that is what I'm most curious about. I feel like it's gonna end up looking a little bit more silvery blue, so it won't be just a blue streak on my face. Ooh, okay. The blue is definitely a heavy undertone. As I just said, oh, it'll probably be more silver. No, it's blue. This highlighter is definitely not gonna be something I wear every day, but just like seeing new ideas at the drugstore, shade-wise, product-wise, whatever, that's what's really been getting me more inspired lately. I'm kind of just gravitating more towards things that don't look like the average neutral face palette or neutral eye palette because this is what like makes me excited about makeup, is just playing, you know? Trying to decide whether or not I want to go into this glitter. Because this is like chunky glitter. There are moon and star particles in it, but there's just this holographic blue it's tempting me. I just know that once I have this on my face, like it's going to be a pain to get off. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Oh, it's a gel. It's a glitter in gel. So I don't think you'd have to put a glitter glue down for this, like for the face. I'm going to put this around the temples and kind of have it blend into my highlight. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so this is super cute. Obviously not something I'm going to be reaching for every day. So if that's like a criteria that you need for purchasing a certain makeup product, then this probably won't be for you. But if you can see yourself wearing this for a special occasion, a concert, a holiday, or just to play and have fun, then I think it's worth it. As a product, I think the quality is actually there. To finish the look, we have a selection of lip mousses and lip glosses. These are $5.99 each. Both lip glosses are a light pink shade packed with glitter, of course. And as far as the lip mousses, which I'm assuming are gonna be like liquid lipsticks, we have sort of a fuchsia shade that actually does have glitter in it now that I'm looking at it. Oh, both of them do, okay. And then we have a purpley mauve, a little bit more muted. I feel like we have so much going on the eyes that I really should just stick with a lip gloss. I'm gonna go for the one that's a little bit more of a warm pink. This is called Starstruck. There's something about this lip gloss that I feel like I could actually wear as part of my normal makeup routine. I'm surprised at how much I like how this lip gloss looks. It's not overly sparkly. I think it balances out the look very well. Also, it's not sticky at all. If anything, it actually feels kind of balmy and hydrating. I do kind of want to see what the lip mousses swatch like. Here is the pink one called Lost in a Cloud. Ooh, okay, yeah, feels like a liquid lipstick. It's not entirely opaque though, which is kind of weird. And the mauve is called On Candy Cloud 9, very cute. I love mauve purples like this. Yeah, it kind of swatches sheer. I don't know how much I like that. I think the glosses are a little bit more worth picking up because these are the types of shades I want it to be like opaque on my lips and pigmented. Now we do have one last product in this collection. We have the Twinkle Star Glow Mist. So as if you didn't already have enough shimmer and glitter on your face with the rest of these products, let's add one more layer. It says Twinkle and Starlit Glow with this face mist, which refreshes skin and enhances makeup with illuminating light reflecting properties. So it looks like it's just a highlighting spray. It's not going to make your makeup last any longer, and it's hydrating. So this is also $8.99. Looks like a fine mist. Let's just go for it. This is against my better judgment. That was a pretty thin layer, much less than I would setting spray. Okay, wait a second. Actually, this added a really nice finish. I was afraid this was just gonna like glitter bomb my face. It's actually so fine that it does look like I'm wearing more of a dewy foundation versus I sprayed shimmer on my face. I think that this collection as a whole really surprised me with how much I thought that it wasn't my normal cup of tea, and having the products end up working together so well and still with the normal quality of Wet n Wild products. Like obviously this is a very specific vibe. If this is not your style, then this collection's not going to be for you. It's not necessarily my everyday style, but I'm jamming in this look. So here's the finished look. Like I said, I sit here before you very surprised at how much I really like this collection, but I'm feeling very ignited with creativity right now, and that is what makeup is all about. So let me know, what do you think of the Wet n Wild Twin Stars collection? What would you pick up for yourself? Tell me in the comments below. Today's shout out goes to Val. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad, and join me over in this video next if you need some last minute beauty gift recommendations. They're all $50 and under, but pack a ton of value. I'll see you over there. Bye.